Starting off today, Cleaver Garcia takes the mound here at International Field. Let's see what kind of pitching performance he gives today. Up to the plate, Roberto Avila, and it looks like we're all set to begin. First pitch on its way. He smacks the first pitch. He gathers it. He's out, one gone. It's their second hitter now, Ender Cruz. One away now. First pitch, and it's in there. Strike one. So he looks on again. Watches that one go by for the strikeout. Next up is our third batter, Matthew Robinson. Two away, base is empty. In there barely, the off-speed delivery for a strike. Hits this one. That's foul. No balls, two strikes. Takes this one the opposite way. And that'll be in there for a hit. He rounds first. And the hitter advances to second base. Two out, runner on second. Heading to the batter's box, Christoph Bautista. Can they prevent giving up the first run? Hits it to the right of the second baseman against Brew. Runner from second rounds third. He'll try to score. Safe. The runner legs it out and gets on base with an infield hit. The Dominican Republic take a 1-0 lead early on. Bautista with an RBI base hit to right. It's 1-0. Venezuela have let them get out in front here in the early stages. Up now is their D8, Henry Ruiz. His first pitch now. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. So he gets a strike to bring this at bat to an inevitable climax. Tried to make contact, but it's strike three. 3 down, and we'll change sides. The Dominican Republic take the lead first in this one. We have a 1-0 game. The Dominican Republic jumping out ahead. Asher Jones takes the mound to start the game. Jack Flores steps into the box. As a leadoff hitter, he'll be looking to set the tone here. A swing and a miss. His timing seemed a bit off on that one. His third pitch here. Takes this one to the right side. It gets through between first and second. Venezuela has their leadoff man on. So there's a runner on first with nobody out. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Ronald Diaz. Venezuela has a tying run aboard. A swing and a miss on the elevated breaking ball. His second pitch here. Lays off the pitch, but it's in there for a strike. Pitcher's count now. Hits the ball, a weak roller to first. They got him for the first out. Now at the plate, Donnie Velasquez. One down, a chance to tie the game. A first pitch swing. That's up the gap. It's a tie game if the runner on second comes around. It's a hit into left. And the go-ahead run is on. Heading to the batter's box, Anthony Perez. Still a chance to drive in some runs. First pitch here. This one's in the air. That goes foul. So he's set up for the strikeout here. What will be the pitch to get it, though? Swung on and missed, strike three. The runners are stuck on base. That's out number two. You can see how desperate they are to drive in the tying run, but that strikeout has made things all the more difficult with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Randy Mendez. There are 2 outs now. Still a chance to drive in some runs. Works the edge of the zone as it moves its way in for a strike. Not the pitch you wanted to swing at there. 93 miles an hour. A short fly ball. Caught for out number 3. They were tantalizingly close to tying things up, but come up short. Well, you can sense the disappointment here at International Field. They come up empty this inning. It's the top of the second. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. Up next is the 6th spot, Wade Robinson. The Venezuela Nationals are 1 run behind as we begin the second. His first pitch. And that was almost a brush-off pitch there. A good pitch to swing on, you'd think, as it goes for a strike. Gets his bat on it. He sends one to center. Looks like he's under it. The center fielder makes the catch. It's the 7th hitter now, Adam Flores. First pitch, and it's in there. Strike 1. Second pitch on its way. Still no swing. Way off the plate. Let's see if he challenges him. That's foul. His timing was off there on the strikeout. Up next is the man who wears the mask, batting 8th, Tyler Obando. 2 outs, base is empty. First pitch, and it's in there. Strike 1. That was certainly hittable for this batter, but he can't quite make contact. Hits this one. Takes a bounce for a base hit. Can't get it, and he rounds first. And the hitter makes it to second. 2 out, runner on second.
Batting ninth, center fielder, number 59.
Heading to the batter's box, Hiram Abrego. They don't want to allow any more runs here. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. Hits the ball in the center of the plate. Flies down the line. It curves foul. They'd have gotten some valuable insurance if it takes them down swinging to deny them a run. They managed to keep themselves in the game. Well, they reached base, but they come up empty-handed. We have a 1-0 game. The Dominican Republic hanging on by a run. Bottom of the second here. Trying to close the gap here. Venezuela gets set to bat. Their 6th batter to hit now, Manlio Palumbo. The Venezuela Nationals get ready to bat here in the second with a 1-run deficit. Hits this one, and the third baseman scoops it up. He's out, 1 gone.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 13.
It's the 7th hitter now, Ronald Bell. 1 away now. On the mound, Asher Jones. And catching for him is Tyler Obando. Let's see how this duo fares against this lineup. Wave and a miss. His second pitch now. He connects. He's skied it high. It's caught for the second out. It's the 8th spot in the order now, Wilmer Mendoza. 2 away now. Venezuela not producing much this inning. Already 2 outs after just 3 pitches. That's outside on the breaking ball. Hits this one. It's a high fly ball. Roberto Avila makes the catch. That's the inning. It's the 3rd inning. The Dominican Republic will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Roberto Avila enters the batter's box. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last at bat. A ground ball towards second. To the right of the second baseman, it gets through. The leadoff batter is allowed to reach base, so they have a runner on first with nobody out. At the plate, the second batter, Ender Cruz. He struck out looking in his last at bat. Hits this one. Looks like he's under it. Garcia, he takes it to second himself for the out. It's the 3rd man in the order now, Matthew Robinson. In his last at bat, he hit a double to left. Mixes in a fastball after the breaking pitch to keep the batter guessing. Got him looking with the breaking ball for strike 3. That's out number 2. First pitch, and it's in there. Strike 1. 0-2 is the count. Let's see if he goes outside next. That's another fastball. Inside again, off the plate. That's foul. He's made contact. Gets jammed, but lifts it in the left center. He's skied it high. Jack Flores makes the catch. That's the inning. So they're able to get things going, but they can't turn it into runs. We have a 1-0 game. The Dominican Republic. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. Trying to close the gap here. Venezuela gets set to bat. It's the number 9 man now, Anthony Orozco. The Venezuela Nationals get ready to bat here in the 3rd with a 1-run deficit. First delivery, and he swung on and missed. Challenges him in the middle of the zone. 0-2 now. His timing was off there on the strikeout. That's out number 1. We've come full circle to the leadoff man, Jack Flores. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. low and swung on for a strike. 96 miles an hour. Hits this one. The pitcher scoops it up. They got him for the second out. Next up, it's a DH for today, Ronald Diaz. He grounded out to the pitcher in his last at-bat. Two connects on the first pitch. It's a high fly ball. Wade Robinson makes the play, and they'll change sides with 3 gone. Venezuela are in need of some runs, but it's 3 up, 3 down. To the 4th we go. We have a 1-0 game. The Dominican Republic hanging on by a run. The 4th inning is just getting underway. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. Next up, it's a DH for today, Henry Ruiz. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. The Venezuela Nationals are 1 run behind. Locked him up for strike 3. That's 1 down. Digging in, Wade Robinson. He flied out to... Oh, my. He beamed him good with that one. Ooh, that looked like he just lost control of the baseball. Inside, looking to get that double play ball. That's foul. He gets under a curve. Looks like he's under it. It lands in shallow center field. Venezuela are up against the wall here. 1 out, runners on first and second. Let's take another look here as he rips it for a single. Now at the plate, Tyler Obando. They don't want to allow any more runs here. First delivery, and it gets away from him, missing wildly. This one's in the air. This could be huge. Going. Fly ball to center, and it's over the fielder's head. The run comes in from second. The runner from first scores 2. Knocks a 2 RBI double to deep center. It's 3-0. Venezuela continue to give up runs. Heading to the batter's box, Hiram Abrego. They're not out of this jam yet. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. Down yet again. Hits this one. And that'll be in there for a hit. Did he get him? Venezuela are really in a bind here, so they have runners at the corner. Now at the plate, Roberto Avila. They still find themselves in a pressure situation here. That's foul. 0-1. Another curve. A nasty off-speed pitch down and away. He strikes him out looking. That's out number 2. Second to bat, Ender Cruz. Venezuela have given up 2 runs in the inning. So they've fallen behind by 3 runs and have allowed runners to get in scoring position here. Another pickoff throw. Let's see how he starts this at bat. Takes the pitch, but it's called a strike. Hits this one. It's a hit to right center field. The runner from not in time. Safe. It's an infield hit. Cruz with an RBI base hit to right. He's a tough opponent for any pitcher, and he's proven it again here as he tacks onto their score and adds to their lead. They give up even more runs to add to this steadily growing lead. Heading to the batter's box, Matthew Robinson. Pressure is mounting here. Swings at the first pitch for a strike. Downstairs breaking ball to get him to wave. He's behind in the count. He hits an inside pitch. Takes a bounce for a base hit. The runner from second rounds third. Throws to second. The run comes in from second. A throw to home. He tags the runner for the third out. The Dominican Republic score 4 in the inning. 5. Venezuela are all set to begin batting here in the bottom of the 4th. Up to bat comes Donnie Velasquez. Gets his bat on it. He skied it high. The shortstop gets under it. It's caught for out number 1. It's the 4th man in the order now, Anthony Perez. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. He connects deep to center. It's a high fly ball. The center fielder grabs it for the 2nd out. Digging in, Randy Mendez. In his last at-bat, he had a chance to tie the game for his team, but was out on an infield fly. 2 away now. Venezuela not producing much this inning. They're already down 2 outs. Struck him out. 3 down, and we'll change sides. Venezuela are in need of some runs, but it's 3 up, 3 down. After 4, we have a 5-0 game. The Dominican Republic leading this one. It's the 5th inning. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. In the box, their 4th batter, Christoph Bautista. The Venezuela Nationals have got a lot of work to do here in the 5th. Hits this one. The catcher is under it. He makes the catch in foul ground. 1 gone. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Henry Ruiz. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. 1 away now. Goes down via the breaking ball. Now up is their 6th batter, Wade Robinson. His previous at-bat saw him hit by a pitch. 2 outs, bases empty. Goes with the curve again. By the way he laid off that one, it sort of looked like he was expecting a different pitch. Got the pitch he was looking for, but misses for a strike. No taker on that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. 3 down, and we'll change sides. It's the bottom of the 5th. Trying to close the gap here. Venezuela gets set to bat. Striding to the plate, the number 6 man swings at the first pitch. Looks like he's under it. Asher Jones hauls it in for the 1st out. Now, their 7th batter, Ronald Bell. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. Hits this one. And that'll be in there for a hit. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Striding to the plate, the number 8 man in the order, Wilmer Mendoza. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. And he leaves it for a ball inside. Off target, low and inside. Gets his bat on it. And that'll be in there for a hit. That sets up a run-scoring chance. 1 out, runners on 1st and 2nd. 9th to bat, Anthony Orozco. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. He collects it to 2nd. To 1st, he's out. It's a twin killing. Well, they reached base, but they come up empty. If you're just joining us, we're live from International Field, and we're just about to begin the sixth. Starting with their number 7 man in the order, the Dominican Republic. Cold. He gathers it. They got him for the first out. Up to bat is their 8th man, Tyler Obando. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch double. 1 away now. Breaking ball, and his timing was off there. 2 quick strikes here. Throws him for the strikeout looking. In the box, their 9th batter, Hiram Abrego. In his last at-bat, he had a single to right. 2 away, bases empty. So it's a swing and a miss followed by a called strike to find himself in an early hole here. That's foul. That's foul. Struck him out. 3 down, and we'll change sides. The Dominican Republic are sent away in order here in the inning. 5-0's the score. The Dominican Republic. It's the bottom of the 6th. Venezuela will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Up to bat, swings at the first pitch. It hits the ground in shallow left field. And the batter rounds first. And the hitter advances to second base. Venezuela has their leadoff man on. So there's a run. Up now is their DH, Ronald Diaz. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. First pitch. That's foul. Hits it. The shortstop comes forward. Wade Robinson throws over to first. Out. The throw got there in time. In the box, 3rd in the order, Donnie Velasquez. He was out on an infield fly ball. Belts one. This one's a no-doubter. It's getting out in a hurry. Get out of here. Shot! With a 2-run shot. He sent that one high and deep into the stands here at International Field. A well-handled first pitch that he pulled just perfectly, sending the crowd crazy as it sailed over the fence. They were hoping for a big blast from him, and boy, did he deliver. Just another example of how important his bat is to this team as he helps them answer back with a long ball. Digging in, Anthony Perez. First delivery, and it's off the plate for ball 1. That's foul. Hits the ball. It takes a hop into center field. So that gives them a runner at first with 1 out. Now up is their 5th batter, Randy Mendez. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. A ground ball toward 3rd, Ender Cruz. To first, he's out. It's a twin killing. Venezuela managed to cut into the lead. We go to the 7th. 5-2 is the score. Venezuela chipping away at the lead. It's the top of the 7th. The Dominican Republic will start this inning with the leadoff man in the order coming to the plate. Roberto Avila enters the batter's box. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. The Venezuela Nationals are behind as we begin the 7th. That's 2 whiffs in a row now. Hits this one. He skied it high. Garcia grabs it, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Ender Cruz. In his last at-bat, he hit a clutch single. Venezuela is going to substitute their pitcher. Michael Valle gets the call against the upcoming succession of lefties. A swing and a miss on the first delivery. A good pitch to swing on, but he watches it all the way into the catcher's mitt. Gets his bat on it. Takes a bounce for a base hit. So that gives him a runner at first with one out. Let's see what his first pitch is. The batter is thanking his lucky stars on that one. Third pitch on its way. Fastball again. And the second baseman has it. Venezuela are up against the wall here. One out, runners on first and second. Now at the plate, Christoph Bautista. They'll want to keep the runners from advancing. So he goes with the breaking ball to open the at-bat. In the air. It's going. Still going. It's a home run. Bautista with a bomb to put them way ahead now. Venezuela give up the home run and now need 6 runs to tie things up. Not the result the pitcher was looking for on that one. And all of a sudden they find themselves chasing a 6-run lead. They had this batter marked in the lineup as trouble, and he proved why as the home run adds to their lead late in this one. The clock is ticking here, and that may be the final nail in the coffin. Stepping in as a designated hitter, Henry Ruiz. First pitch on its way. So he opens the at-bat. The plate, but the batter looks on for a called strike. That's a strikeout. Up next is the 6th spot, Wade Robinson. He struck out looking in his last at-bat. 2 outs, bases empty. Second pitch now. Well, now he really has his batter where he wants him. Hits it. The shortstop scoops it up. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. The Dominican Republic adds some breathing room with a 3-run home run. 8-2 is the score. The Dominican Republic in control of it. It's the bottom of the 7th. Venezuela is set to bat. The Dominican Republic is making their 6th batter to hit now, Manlio Palumbo. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at-bat. The Venezuela Nationals have lost some ground as they take their turn in the batter's box here in the 7th. Hits this one. It's a high fly ball. It's caught for out number 1. Seventh to bat, Ronald Bell. In his last at bat, he hit a single to center. 1 out, bases empty. Tries to reach one way outside, no chance on that one. 0-2 is the count. That's a strikeout. And down he goes. In the box there, 8th batter, Wilmer Mendoza. In his last at bat, he reached base on a single. 2 away, bases empty. His second pitch here. Pulls it. He collects it. Out at first, that's 3 away. It's the top of the 8th, starting with their number 7 man in the order. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. Up to bat comes Adam Flores. He grounded out to first in his last at bat. The Venezuela Nationals have got a lot of work to do here as we get the 8th underway. His first pitch now. Big swing, but he can't get a hold of it. Hits one high in the zone. It'll sail wide into the stands. A foul ball. His third pitch now. Goes down looking. That's out number 1. It's the 8th spot in the order now, Tyler Obando. He struck out looking in his last at bat. So he opens the at bat with a breaking ball. Second pitch on its way. Another low breaking ball. Third pitch now. Gets his bat on it. And that'll be in there for a hit. So that gives him a runner at first with 1 out. Digging in, Hiram Abrego. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. Takes the sinking breaking ball for a called strike. 0-2 now. Gets his bat on it. This looks like it's going to land in play. And it drops fair along the third base line. Venezuela are up against the wall here. 1 out, runners on first and second. We're back at the top of the lineup. Now batting, Roberto Avila. He was out on an infield fly ball in his last at bat. Hits the ball on the ground to the pitcher. It's in there for a hit to shallow center. Venezuela are really in a bind here. It's bases loaded with 1 out. Second to bat, Ender Cruz. In his last at bat, he reached base on a single. Venezuela is going to substitute their pitcher. On Puitrago gets the call with the bases loaded. That was almost a brush-off pitch there. Misses the plate inside. Right down the middle, but he chooses to lay off it. Gets his bat on it. Heading to center. Will the runner tag up? Runner on third tags up. The runner from third makes it home. They capitalize on the sac fly. 9-2 is the score. Venezuela. Digging in, Matthew Robinson. In his last at bat, he got an infield single. Another breaking ball. They get him on a cold third strike. 3 down, and we'll change some. The Dominican Republic is substituting fielders now. We've reached the bottom of the 8th. Trying to close the gap here. Venezuela gets set to bat. It's the 9th batter now. Hits this one. It drops in a shallow center for a hit. Venezuela has their leadoff man on. So a runner on first with nobody out. He connects. Mitchell hauls it in for the first out. Up now is their DH, Ronald Diaz. He's hitless so far in this game. 1 away now. He pulls it. Soto makes the catch. 2 gone. Now up is their third batter, Donnie Velasquez. In his last at-bat, he hit a 2-run home run. Connects on the first pitch. He collects it to first. Out at first, that's 3 gone, and the inning's over. So they're able to get things going, but they can't turn it into runs. We head into the ninth. 9-2 is the score. The Dominican Republic well in control of this one. We're into the ninth. The Dominican Republic gets set to bat. Now up is their fourth batter, Christoph Bautista. In his last at-bat, he hit a 3-run home run. The Venezuela Nationals have got a lot of work to do here as we begin the final inning. A slider with nice downward action. 2 quick strikes here. Pulls that one. Buitrago. That'll be an error charged to the pitcher. That error could prove... Stepping in as a designated hitter, Henry Ruiz. He's struck out in all 4 appearances today. Hits the ball in the center of the catch and foul ground. 1 gone. It's the 6th man in the order now, Wade Robinson. He grounded out to short in his last at-bat. 1 away now. The batter is thanking his lucky stars on that one. Hits this one. Might drop. Takes a bounce for a base hit. Venezuela are up against the wall here. 1 out, runners on first and third. Up now is the defensive replacement, Ciprian Soto. Fools him with the first pitch breaking ball. Couldn't coax him into swinging at that one. Oh, his bat breaks. A slow roller. Did he get him? First, they get the out at first base. The Dominican Republic add to their run total. 10-2 is the score. Venezuela are still under pressure here. Up now is the defensive replacement, Shmuel Espinosa. The batter is thanking his lucky stars on that one. And for whatever reason, the batter didn't pull the trigger. Great angle on the sliders is called a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. A foul ball. Strike 3 called for the out. 3 down, and we'll change sides. The Dominican Republic add 1 to their total. 10-2 is the score. The Dominican Republic in control of this one. Venezuela will head to the plate here in the last inning of the game. Anthony Perez enters the batter's box. In his last at-bat, he hit a single to center. The Venezuela Nationals have lost some ground as they take their turn in the batter. His second pitch now. That's 2 swings and misses in a row. His third pitch here. He's made contact. Deep to right center. Looks like he's under it. The right fielder makes the catch. Trotting to the plate, the number 5 man in the order, Randy Mendez. His last appearance saw him hit a grounder to third and into a double play. Connects on the first pitch. He's skied it high. The first baseman gets under it. It's hauled in for out number 2. In the box, their sixth batter, Palumbo. He's hitless so far in this game. 2 away now. Will this be? Swings at the first pitch. It's a tremendous blast heading out in a hurry. There it goes. The center fielder is after it, but it's over his head. And the hitter makes it to second. Venezuela gets a man on. 2 out, runner on second. In the box, their seventh batter, Bell. He struck out swinging in his last at-bat. Big hack at one down the middle, but can't get anything on it. Catches the lower part of the zone for a called strike. And so the man on the mound, a strikeout swinging with the runner in scoring position. And that's the ball game. Venezuela suffers the unfortunate loss today. Whatever the reason for today's loss, they just didn't look like they were ever going to take this one, which, to tell the truth, makes it all the easier for them to shrug it off and look to the next game. I'm sure they'll bounce back quickly and look to make the necessary adjustments. The Dominican Republic racking up a huge lead to see them coast to victory. Venezuela goes home with the unfortunate loss today. Thank you from International Field.